Every single change in season is a marketing opportunity. This is a little happy mug, right? That lifestyle is expensive. I do not have a Waitrose budget. Quick before it ends. Keeping hold of it when I'm not going to wear it is ridiculous. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome to a new vlog. I'm Lee from Mortgage Free Lee. I talk about money and mum life on the internet, and today we're just kind of going to hang out at home, hang out around the house. We might go and do some errands because I want to romanticize summer on a budget. I want to remind you and I want to reassure you that it is okay not to be out splashing the cash just because it's summer. I feel like summer can definitely be a huge spending trigger, especially in Britain. We get such a short summer that it feels like you need to be out there experiencing everything, doing everything, seeing everyone, living life to the fullest just because it's summer, quick before it ends. But if we're being honest, this kind of happens with every season because as soon as summer is done, cozy season will roll around and we will be being bombarded with ads, videos telling us we need to buy a new blanket, we need new candles, we need ceramic pumpkins, we need Halloween stuff, we need cozy books. Every single change in season is a marketing opportunity and you are going to be marketed at hard. And I will say that YouTube has a lot to answer for when it comes to spending money. Now, I love those aesthetic videos. I love seeing people going out to coffee shops, getting their matcha, they're going to a farm shop, buying the world's most expensive grain bowl. Like, I love it. I love to watch it. But it doesn't half make you want to spend money and do that. It makes you want to emulate that lifestyle, and that lifestyle is expensive. I know in summer I definitely get a bit spend happy. I want to go buy a salad because I can't make them as well as they make them in the shop. I want to be out in the park. The kids want ice cream. I think we need to buy them some new garden toys. The ways I can justify spending money to myself in summer are frankly endless. But if you saw last week's video, you will know that we've just been on our family summer holiday. So honestly, our budget is blown. We need to rein it back in for the next 2 weeks. It is the school summer holidays here in England. My daughter is off school, but she's actually in a holiday club today. She's had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday with us. Thursday, Friday, she's in holiday club to see some of her friends. One of her friends that she didn't go to school with, so they get to hang out, and one of her friends that she is going to school with. So that's nice for them to keep in touch. So that is why she's not here. The way my week works at the moment is, whilst I'm not at my employed job on a Friday, Friday is the day when I cram in absolutely everything else that needs to happen in life. I do all of my social media work, or as much as I can possibly get done. I do as much stuff as I can get done around the house, life admin, clothes washing, absolutely everything. It all has to be crammed into this Friday. So that is why I am child free today, but it is definitely very much a work day. Now, my first instinct today is, oh, it's nice out. Let's get out there. Let's get out somewhere. Let's go to a coffee shop and work from there. They'll have the aircon. It'll be lovely. There'll be people around. I want to get breakfast. I want to go to somewhere that does amazing avocado toast. I want to go out and get a salad. I want to be healthy. I want to feel like one of those healthy, organic, natural people. This is what I want to do today. But if I'm being honest with myself, I absolutely don't need to. So instead of going out to a coffee shop today, we're going to make our coffee at home. I'm going to make myself some avocado toast. We're going to try and make a grain bowl for lunch and just generally try to have those summer experiences, but on a budget. Now, it's not to say I'm going to be stuck in all day. I also obviously use loads of different money saving tips and tricks. So we might head out and do some errands and try to pick up some offers whilst we're out and about. I possibly need to go to the charity shop to actually drop things off, and it would be rude not to have a mooch in there, wouldn't it? Unacceptable. So we might do that because it would give me a good reason to get these items out of the house. I may be ruthless today and decide to just donate some things that I keep kidding myself that I'm going to sell. It's one of those things that I just struggle to do. I know that I probably will never actually list these things on Vinted because I just don't have the time. So it would be better to just send them to a charity shop and let somebody get a bargain. So I might rip the band-aid off and do that today. It's 9:45 now. It's been an unusual morning because I've actually had a lot of time at home already. I've been home without the kids for about an hour and 3/4, and I have put away and tidied up so much stuff, you wouldn't believe it. But yet there's still wash loads to go on. And a full dishwasher to empty. How does that work? I don't know. But I feel so good about having had a whiz around the house, got myself ready, and now it's time to have a bit of a late morning breakfast. We are going to make avocado toast. This is what we're using. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I always get yellow stickers on bread. So this was 180 down to 110, but I've actually had it before and it is really nice, which is why I picked it up when it was on yellow sticker. It's the Tesco Finest sun-dried tomato and oregano sourdough. So I'm going to have a piece of that, some sliced tomato, and an avocado. I was going to make a coffee, but you know what? I'm actually going to make a berry tea. Because if there is one thing I do not understand, it is who is paying for fruit tea at a coffee shop. or tea in general. It must cost such a tiny amount for a tea bag. Who is paying for tea at a coffee shop? I don't get it. I don't get it. The markup must be insane. Coffee at a coffee shop, I love. It's barista made. I can't make it like that. I need to learn how to use the coffee machine that we have. But tea, I don't get. So I'm actually going to make myself a berry tea because it is something that I would not pay for if I was out and about. It's exactly the kind of thing that these aesthetic YouTubers would be buying. Should we have it in like a fun mug? Summery mug. This is a little happy mug, right? Let's have it in this little happy mug. Fruit tea, happy mug, avocado toast. Sounds amazing.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free.
Okay, here's something you don't get to see very often. It is like our area of doom. It's our unofficial junk room because it's not a room. This used to be, well, it is still, an entry into the kitchen, but we're not using it at the moment because of one of the cats. So this area is kind of where things that don't have a home go. This is a Kallax that we need to build because we're actually doing a little bit of a utility room makeover project, which I will be vlogging, so you will get to see that. But that's a Kallax we need to build that we have not yet built, so that could be a fun weekend activity. This is where the charity shop stuff ends up collecting until there is sufficient to give it away. So I'm going to collect that box now. Those two little formulas need to go in the food bank. I'm hoping they take those. They're like the ready-made formulas. That mirror is going to the charity shop. That box is empty because we just always seem to need boxes. In fact, this stuff will probably go in that box. So I'm going to sort out this stuff. Then we're going to go upstairs and see what else I've got to take to the charity shop. What's in the box so far. It is mostly clothing, to be honest. A couple of little toys that my kids made me buy once, and they are really annoying and I don't think they'll miss them. A baby like car mirror and a kid's book under there. We're also going to drop off the formula. This is where I hide all of the things that I don't want to deal with. There are definitely some things in this box that can be donated. I've got like a top that I'm never going to wear, frankly. It's a French Connection one as well, and it's still got the label on. Top I've clearly never worn. This is actually a Lululemon top that I'm never going to wear, but I am not going to keep hold of it. But keeping hold of it when I'm not going to wear it is ridiculous, so it needs to go. And I've got baby sleeping bags. I don't know if the charity shop will take baby sleeping bags, which is a bummer because I've got a bunch of baby sleeping bags, which are in great condition. So I might see if I can give those away on our local group. I also need to give away our ironing board, which again is a story to do with the utility room. We've just arrived at like my local nearby village. I was absolutely ruthless with the clothing. I have basically put everything in there except for one dress, and some of those things I've been hanging on to for years, either thinking I'd sell them, trying to sell them and failing because of COVID at one point, or thinking I might fit back into them at some point. Honestly, I just don't have the mental space to keep them anymore. I also don't have the mental space to be trying to list them on Vinted. So I have put them all in a box, including a brand new dress that I bought from Zara of all places recently, that when I tried it on has a hole right in the front, right in the chest where you cannot miss it. And people have told me to return it, but I don't have the receipt. And I don't live anywhere near a Zara. This is not about me being flippant about money. It's about me being respectful of my time and effort. I do not want to make a special trip to drive to a city centre somewhere, to spend money on parking, to go trekking around the town centre to return something to Zara that I'm not even sure if they'll let me return. And if they do let me return it because I don't have a receipt, it'll definitely be for credit. And I don't really shop in Zara. So I'm just going to take the hit because I don't want to waste any more of my time on it, or my effort, or my energy on it. So that has gone in the box. I've written on the tag, it still has a tag on it. I've written on the tag that it's got a small hole in the front of it, so that anyone buying it obviously will get it at a cut price and potentially can mend it, because some people out there are a lot more thrifty than I am. I can sew very, very basically, and I just frankly don't have the time. As you are learning, I don't have time for a lot of things, so I'm not going to sew that. I also bought it specifically for holiday, and I've been on holiday now, so I just really have no use for this item anymore. So it's in there along with absolutely everything else. I've got a massive box in my boot, so I'm going to go take it to the charity shop now. Somebody is going to get some massive bargains, so I hope they're happy, because there's quite a few things with tags on in there. So that's all going to go to the charity shop. We might have a little look at the books, have a little browse at the books. Maybe I can find like a summer read, because I feel like all the books I have at the moment are like mystery thrillers that feel more like winter, cozy, like dark. Maybe we can find like a summer read, because the sun is actually out in England for all of about 5 minutes. So maybe we can find a summer read. Maybe we'll just have a browse. I don't know. After that, I might go to the coffee shop just to finish up a little bit of work, because I have a free coffee on my Costa app. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. I'll decide depending on the time and what mood I'm in. But then that will be completely free. Then we'll head home and do Grain Bowl. So let's go and give some stuff away.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes.
Back from town, I did not pick up a summer book. They weren't really my vibe, but I did pick up this book, which is called 10 Times Happier. I think I've mentioned before that I'm having some counselling, so this is very much complimentary to that. It was 99p from the charity shop. I definitely feel like the charity shop is absolutely a great way to pick up those like little summer reads, and even for like any other season. When it gets to cozy season and the internet is telling you need to buy everything, you can get that feeling from the charity shop at a fraction of the price. And I definitely feel like this book made me feel like I was getting a little treat, but it was 99p. I also did go to the coffee shop. I used a free drink that I had on my Costa app, so that was completely free. I hung out in the coffee shop for maybe like 2 hours, got a bit of work done, and yeah, I'm feeling good about it. So let's go home and make a grain bowl. It's time to make ourselves a grain bowl. Let me show you what I'm going to use. I actually went to Waitrose the other day. Clearly, I am not a Waitrose shopper. I do not have a Waitrose budget. But I went to Waitrose the other day because I was trying to pick up some low-cost drinks, which were on an offer. And I saw the Deliciously Ella Plants like veggie balls, which were on offer. I don't eat meat, as you know. And honestly, these could be perfect for making grain bowls. So that would obviously save me money on buying dinner out. So I thought it was a worthwhile investment. Let me show you. Let's make a grain bowl. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so we have Waitrose hummus, more hummus. We also have these Plants herby veggie bites. So we're gonna try these, possibly in something similar to this. I actually have kale, but I'm not sure if I'll start cooking kale at this point, but I think we can recreate something similar to this bowl of goodness right here. First up, we need a really attractive bowl, which I happen to have. So that's good. Next up, we're gonna have the plants. This is gonna be like our protein, like our main part of our grain bowl. We're obviously gonna need grains. I'm gonna check whether or not we have half a pack of rice in the fridge. If we do, I'll use that. If we don't, I absolutely love this, which I've shown you before when we do the food shops. Can't get enough of this Aldi red and white quinoa. It's like microwavable, it's so easy, it's so good. So definitely look out for that in Aldi. I've got my hummus, I need some veg, and I need some salad, so let me get that. Hi guys, it's the evening now. I've just put the kids to bed. It was an early bedtime all around, which I feel like everyone needed, including me. As you saw, we went to town earlier. On the way back from town, I went to Tesco because I wanted to get some wine. I picked up this one because someone told me it's a good one, and it was £7 on club card price, so fingers crossed it's a good one. I might like put some ice cubes in there. I don't know if that's a travesty to wine, but honestly, I just love wine and Prosecco like freezing cold. I might actually put this in the freezer for a little bit. The plan for this evening is we're going to have gusto. This is what we're having. It is fable mushrooms. They're so good. If you're veggie or vegan, I'm not sure if they're vegan, but if you're veggie, these fable mushroom things, amazing. If I see a recipe that's got fable mushrooms in on gusto, I'm ordering it. But these are so good. So this is what we're having for dinner. Maybe a glass of wine. Well, I think that's been decided, to be honest. And we just need to find something to watch. We've just finished watching The Jetty on BBC and I really enjoyed it. It was like a 4-part, like cozy mystery vibes. It got a little bit silly at times, but I just really enjoyed the feel of it, you know? So I'm on the lookout for something else to watch. So please drop me suggestions. If you've got suggestions for like a feel-good film or series or anything that's like a really good mystery or thriller, I love a mystery or thriller. So drop those in the comments, please help a girl out. I hope you've enjoyed our summer day on a budget. I did not spend much money today. I spent the money that I spent at Tesco to get the wine and also 99p on the book. That is all I spent today. We had avocado toast for breakfast. We went to town, we dropped off things at the charity shop. I had a browse around the charity shops. I had a free coffee. I've worked in the coffee shop. We made a grain bowl for lunch. I got my little 99p treat charity shop book. I got some wine, and now we're just heading to have a gusto meal for dinner and watch something on either Netflix or BBC or whatever it is, but it's going to be free. It's just a little reminder really that you don't have to splash the cash just because it's summer. You can have summer on a budget. So I'm here to just de-influence summer for you. Let me know in the comments, what is it that gets you spending in summer? What is it that will part you from your money in summer? For me, I feel like it's definitely going out for like brunches and breakfast. I love all that, but as I've shown today, you can do that at home and then still enjoy getting out and about on a budget. I hope you've enjoyed today's vlog. Do let me know in the comments. You have no idea how much dropping a comment on a video like this can help a little channel like mine. I'm Lee from Mortgage Freely. I talk about money and mum life on the internet, and for now I will see you on the next one.